Welcome to El Salvador, baby. Oh yes, I'm in El Salvador, and in this itinerary I'm going to be heading to the East Coast, the Wild East as they call it, and I've got an amazing itinerary which is going to include Jiquilisco Bay, La Union and the Gulf of Foncesca. Now of course, if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, like the video if you're enjoying it, and you can always turn on the notifications as well. But why am I here in El Salvador? I'm actually a guest for a conference by Qatar, Central America Tourism Agency, and the conference is called CATM, the Central America Travel Mart, and I'm a guest here of El Salvador and the Central America Tourism Agency. So I'm really looking forward to showing you some of the conference, but most importantly, I'm going to show you some of El Salvador. I have my badge here, which is why you can see me all smartly dressed. I'm going to check that out now, but let's cut to El Salvador first. Hello and buenos dias from La Union in El Salvador. That behind me is the resort, no, the Comfort Inn. We did unfortunately miss yesterday's itinerary. We missed La Flores Beach. Might try and cut to some of the shots of that. But yes, this is an Wild East itinerary. So we are looking at the east side of El Salvador by the border between Nicaragua and Honduras, I believe, and La Union Port. So we've got lots to show you, lots of exploring to do, and to say I'm excited is an understatement. We now have our pupusas. We've worked hard. We actually made them in the kitchen, and I've gone for one of each. I've got three. I've got a chicharron, which is pork and cheese. I've got fried beans and cheese and a plain cheese. They're so popular in El Salvador that on average they eat 26 a week. So let's get stuck in. We have just arrived at Jiquilisco Bay, as Julio has just explained to me. We're going to get our boat behind me here, and we're going to go to the Gulf of Foncesca. So that is the huge bay in the Pacific Ocean, which has the borders of El Salvador, Honduras and Nicaragua, as I was explaining earlier. It's supposed to be beautiful. Just been looking at the lava caves as much as 8 meters deep from the volcano behind me now. Got front seat, Dave behind me there. How you enjoying it, mate? Check wow. The Conchaguita is over that side, and Alex is right in front of it now. Behind me here is Ilka, very famous for bird watching. We've already seen a couple of vultures, pelicans, and I've got a brand new lens that I'm trying, which is perfect for this trip. Look at that, the size of that. Alright, this is the island of Zacatillo, where we're having lunch. Just flown the drone. I'm very, very happy with those shots. Look at this. The freaking paradise in the Pacific Ocean, part of El Salvador. Now, obviously, I cannot come here without a dip in this water. Look at how inviting that is. I may or may not have brought my El Salvador beverage with me. Salud! This area is of course huge for fishing, and we stopped for lunch, and I've got a fresh caught red snapper ready to go. Alright, so just off the boat trip we stopped and saw a couple of birds. I can't remember all the names, so Julio's going to help me out here. Which did we see?
Well, we just saw in this area by the pier, we saw white ibis, we saw great egrets, snowy egrets, laughing gulls. We saw western pipers, the small ones that were in the sand, and we saw in the back a little of the black-necked stilts. Those are beautiful birds that are around here.
Amazing, thank you sir. And I got the right lens to capture a lot of that on video as well. We have just arrived in Puerto Barillas, a beautiful place, looks amazing, welcomed with a fresh coconut. I'm hoping we'll have time to go on a little nature walk before the sun sets. But yeah, liking this place so far. Amazing first impression. Just a quick shout out to where we're staying at Puerto Barilla. I'm staying in one of these tree houses, and the other guys have actually got 2-bedroom apartments. I love my tree house, by the way. It's got the bedroom and a toilet upstairs. The shower's downstairs, so you have to come outside to use that, but it's also got a barbecue downstairs, but all of the rooms are proper rustic, proper small. Let me show you my lodge now. So a short walk from Puerto Barillas Lodge, is that correct?
Yes, Puerto Barillas Lodge.
Bird watching again. So what have we seen this time?
Well, we're in this beautiful lagoon, like a kind of estuary, with some of the remainings of some mangrove trees that are dying, that they still look for shelter and dormitory for these birds. We have hundreds of egrets and herons there, and we also have white ibises. We have seen a couple of kingfishers. We have, like you listen, gray kiskadee singing there, and more egrets and herons are coming to sleep here. It's almost sunset time, and well, this is a paradise for birding.
Amazing. And we may come back in the morning.
Of course, we're going to be here early.
Buenos dias. So this morning, Julio is taking us on a little bird walk. We had a 5 AM alarm. It's very early. The whole group had the opportunity. Only 2 of us have made it. Just me and Alex, who I guess I might feature in this video. But good morning, everyone. Hopefully we'll see some great bird life with the legend that is Julio Acosta. After such an amazing start to the morning, incredible bird walk with Julio, we are now heading out with a conservationist team called Procosta, who look after the turtles in these different river systems, the leatherbacks, the hawksbill and the green turtles. And we're going to try and find one and tag it. This is very important as part of their conservation efforts to do all of that. Really excited about this one this morning. We should get up very up close and personal with them. So this team here have just circled a turtle, and they're going to catch it to tag it. Only a couple of us have been allowed on the boat, me and Rupert, to have a look close up. They're going to bring it onto the boat. Quite tense, quite exciting. This guy has just jumped in, and 2 of them have wrestled this turtle. This is all for the conservation, I want to remind you. They're going to tag it, and this is very important in their scientific research. So what's just happening behind me now is they are measuring the turtle, weighing it and tagging it if it hasn't already been tagged. One of them has, I'm not sure about this one yet. Oh, but honestly, that was quite the experience being on board as they brought it on. Such a powerful animal. The first one was 75 kilograms. That's about the same as me. Actually, I'm a little bit heavier than that. Very, very impressive the way a couple of them just jumped in and wrestled onto the boat. Now, like I said, it does look brutal, it does sound a bit brutal, but it's very, very important for maintaining the species and making sure they don't become endangered or even extinct. So yeah, very credible work these guys are doing.
Well, we are in Jiquilisco Bay. We are doing this amazing experience with the people from Procosta. Procosta is an amazing project that has been taking care of sea turtles in this bay. And here we have Melissa with us. Yeah, she's going to talk to you about it, about the project. How was it?
I am Melissa Valle. I am a veterinarian. I have been working with Procosta since 2013. And we focus on hawksbill conservation and also another sea turtles conservation. And we hope you visit us soon.
So just found out that Procosta has some really cool volunteering programs. 2 weeks you can spend helping them tag the turtles, helping them with the hatchery, helping with the eggs. So definitely recommend you have a little look at that. Such a great experience, honestly. So there you have it. That is the wild east coast of El Salvador, an incredible place. What an amazing couple of wildlife experiences. And a big thank you to Julio, one of the best guides I've had in a long time. But now I'm going to show you some of this conference. I'll cut to a few shots of that. I'm going to go do some networking and hopefully arrange some more trips in this area. But the next stop is Roatan in Honduras, so watch out for that video. But I hope you've enjoyed this one. I hope you've enjoyed a taste, a flavor. It was only a short trip, so a flavor of El Salvador. Please let me know if you've got any comments, any thoughts in the comments below. Please like the video if you're enjoying it, subscribe if you haven't already, and if you'd like, you can turn on the notifications. Thank you for watching and happy travels.